Hey friends, I hope everybody is doing good today. I am so excited to get the opportunity to just share some thoughts with you about chapters 23 and 24 of Acts. And we're really winding down. We're getting to actually, this is the last week of the Bible reading plan. And so I'm really excited to be a part of it today. 23 and 24, Paul is really under fire. He's been imprisoned. He's taken before the Sanhedrin, and then he is transferred, and Felix ends up being the one who is making decisions about whether Paul is going to be guilty or innocent. And what I see a lot and what sticks out are the trials that Paul is having to go through in the midst of being a follower of Jesus. And, you know, the Lord steps into the middle of it. I love those words, take courage. He says in 23 verse 11, and take courage as you have testified about me in Jerusalem, so you must also testify to Rome. I tend to wonder what Paul was thinking at that moment. You know, he's basically in jail in Jerusalem. They're holding him, and he's having to explain himself to everybody. He hasn't committed any crime, but yet the Jews are so angry with him, which brings you back to Jesus's plight. And then God tells him, not only have you done what you've done here, but we're going to need you to go to Rome too. And, and I just think, what an incredible man. There's something probably that stuck out to me, and it was in the very first words of these two chapters. And it was in chapter 23. It says, Paul looked straight at the Sanhedrin and said, my brothers, I have fulfilled my duty to God in all good conscience to this day. Man, I would love to be able to say that when it comes to the end of my life. I would love to be able to say, Lord, I have fulfilled my duty in all good conscience to this very day. And so maybe that's my prayer, for our church, for believers as a whole, is that we hear God's voice well enough, and we have the strength inside, the courage, if you will, to follow what God calls us to every single day. Thank you for taking the time to do the Bible study this morning, and God bless you. Have a great week.